First and foremost, I want to thank everyone for coming today, because obviously, aside just from wrestling, which we all love to do, we all love to be involved, but to come together for the greater good, for something that that really needs everybody to be involved with, is really special. I thank everyone for that. And a couple of people I wanted to acknowledge, and who actually couldn't even be here today. First and foremost, my wife Barbara, who is just a tireless caretaker of my son Dylan, and an absolute champion for everything that he needs in the way of his services and his care. Also, who couldn't be here was the creator of our website, Danielle Hobeka, who heard of this idea and just took it to a level that I couldn't have even imagined. She made a website and got national exposure, and as a result of that, I have coaches all over the country who have children with autism who are now planning events, pinning down autism tournaments to be involved to do the same thing. And I've had so many emails from other coaches who tell me that this is something that they feel like they can connect with, that they seem like they were just in their own world with what they're doing. And I'm really glad that this has reached out to so many people. I've received pledges from sources. A mom, Louise Ingracia, who tragically lost her son, who was part of the Farrell family, called me to pledge her support with just an enormous amount of support and an incredible debt of gratitude. Richmond County Savings Bank has pledged a $1,000 donation to this event. All the sponsors, Beat the Streets, Plastic Craft, the Yankees, just everybody's been involved in this. Main point that I wanted to say, and I know this is up on the website and it sounds like a cliche, but in the words of Dan Gable, wrestling is a standard of excellence. We know that because when we get into wrestling, we find out that before too long, a lot of the characteristics that we want out of our kids, accountability, work ethic, perseverance, loyalty, honor, they all become you. It's not that they teach about them. The nature of our training enforces them on you and makes you the kind of people that can overcome anything. Okay? And the main thing I want to point out, mostly to the youngest guys here, okay, the little guys, you're the guys, you're the athletes. So as you get older and you get into high school, the other kids, you're going to be the ones they all look up to. They're going to want to do what you do. And the fact that you come here and you're a champion of the kids who aren't as fortunate as you says so much about you, and the other kids are going to want to follow you. Okay? There was a movie that your parents have probably all seen called A Few Good Men. Okay? And the story goes, there was a couple of soldiers, a couple of Marines who were ordered by their commander to beat up a younger one who wasn't as strong. And later on, the commander finally admits to it, and one of the soldiers says, hey, we just did what we were told. We didn't do anything wrong. And the other soldier, all in that moment, it all comes clear to him, and he says, yeah, we did. We were supposed to help. We were supposed to fight for those who couldn't fight for themselves. So what you guys are doing here and coming here to fight for the other kids who can't fight for themselves, you should all be really proud of yourselves, because I'm really proud of all of you. And I hope you realize that when you go home today. So I really want to thank you for coming and supporting.